Right, so this is going to show you how to display your data scientifically within your project. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. So you can do this as a table or as a chart. So first of all, I'll show you to do it as a chart. I've put all these in bold, so it just looks a bit neater. And then they only have 3 lines on them, scientific chart tables. They'll have 2 here at the top and then 1 at the bottom. So the way you're going to do that is come here, press top border, then bottom, and then if you go there and then press bottom one more time, and it puts the lines in for you, and copy and paste that straight into your project. You need the title of your table. The title for the table goes at the top, shows you how to do this in your workbook, and this would be like table 1, the amount of successful and unsuccessful passes for England's performance versus Germany, and then a full stop. But what you can also do is do it as a chart. So if you highlight this and then go to insert, and then there'll be a line, starting to sign out a line, a bar, creates a chart for you. If you right click it, you can move your chart to a new sheet. So I'm going to call this passing. So it's just easier to do in this, really, because it's bigger. Right, make this scientific format. You cannot have your grid lines there, so click on them and press delete. You don't have the chart title there either, so highlight that and press delete. The reason you don't have that there is just because you're going to label that within your project. So where's the table titles at the top, the figure one has to be at the bottom. So it won't say chart one, it'll say figure one. Make sure it says figure, so it's properly in the scientific format. So what we're going to do now is label our axes. So we need to bring in our X and Y axes. So as long as you've got chart tools up here in design, you can go to add chart element and then do your axes. So we're going to do our horizontal axis first. So this is just going to be past type. And enter. Now what I want to do is add the vertical, and this will just be frequency or amount. Frequency just means amount, but if you write frequency, it's more scientific. If you really want to, and change the colours of these, so click on that and then right click, and then because these were successful, we'll put them as green, and we'll put the unsuccessful as red. So it just displays the data a little bit nicer. What you can also do is if you right click again, add data labels, so it shows you the numbers of each one. You can do that for the unsuccessful as well. So it just adds into your table. It just displays the data a bit clearer. If you don't like this type of chart, you can change the chart type as well. So as long as you've got the chart highlighted, right click, and then you can change the chart type. So you might want to do a stacked bar graph. And then all that does is gets rid of the 2 columns. Where you got your data labels, it still shows it effectively. So you can clearly describe this data here. You can see how short passes are the most successful out of all the others. And also you can see how through ball, they did 19 attempts altogether and there was only half successful. It's a really easy way to see what the most successful types of passes were. So you need to use these graphs when you describe it in your discussion. So making them as visual for you will make it as easy as possible for you to describe them effectively within your discussion.